Good morning and welcome. So I'm just filming the intro to my vlog now. I should have done it earlier, but I woke up super early to go snorkeling and it was absolutely freaking incredible. I saw the most amazing marine life. I'm so excited that I got the footage on my GoPro. I'm going to show you guys now. Straight after this clip, I will show you some of the footage that I took, and I am going to Turtle Bay day after tomorrow. You guys are gonna get to see some turtles and we can all name them and have a happy family of turtles. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the footage. And then after that, I was really tired. I needed to pick me up, so I did a quick yoga flow that I'm going to show you guys, talk you guys through, and yeah, enjoy. Standing position at the front of your mat. Take a few moments to ground yourself, setting an intention for your practice. Let your shoulders roll down and back. On an inhale, reach both hands in the air, and as you exhale, gently fold your body forwards, grabbing hold of your elbows, allowing your spine to relax, allowing gravity to pull your head towards the ground, not forcing anything. Gently roll your spine up vertebrae by vertebrae as you inhale, reaching your arms up, and fold forward once again on the exhale. Again, not forcing anything. Gently bend your knees as you roll back up. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. And exhale, swan diving down. Bend your knees, shaking your head side to side. Place your hands on the ground as you look up into a flat back. Flatten your hands as you step back into a plank. Shoulders over wrists. Lowering your knees and hugging your triceps in as you lower yourself all the way down and pressing up. Lowering down and pressing up. Last time, lowering all the way down to the ground. Flatten your belly along your mat and use your strength in your glutes to lift up your arms and legs. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders, lift your hips up and back into a downward facing dog. Just pedal out your feet a little bit. Do what feels right. Any organic movements your body needs. Gently bend your knees and extend, finding length in the spine. Look forwards as you step to the front of the mat on an exhale. Inhale, find a flat back. And exhale, fold forwards. Micro bending in your knee as you roll back up to standing. Reach up above your head as you sit back into your chair pose. See if you can lift your toes up. Fold forwards as you place both hands on the ground, stepping back into plank. This time feel free to take a full chaturanga and 2. Or just stay doing your modified chaturanga. Interlace your hands behind your back as you lower fully down to the ground, coming into your locust. Lifting your legs up, engaging in your core and your glutes. Place your hands back on the ground as you lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog, allowing your neck to hang heavy, lengthening your spine, reaching your hips up towards the sky. Inhale as you lift your right leg up through the air and reach it towards your nose. Exhale as you extend back into a three-legged dog. Again, crunching your knee towards your nose, slow and controlled. Inhale, extend. Exhale as you step your right leg forwards between your hands and reach your arms up overhead. You'll now be in a crescent lunge. As you inhale, straighten your knee and exhale, bend back into the lunge, feeling your left hip flexor open. Flow through these movements for a couple breaths. Lowering your left knee down. Exhale as you cactus your arms open and lean forwards. Inhale, coming to neutral, and exhale, cactusing your arms, leaning forwards. Inhale, coming to neutral. Exhale as you place your hands on either side of your front foot and reach your hips back into a forward fold. You'll be in a half split, making sure your hips are square. Untuck your back knee and come into a standing triangle. Reach your right arm down as you extend your left arm towards the sky, finding that nice deep hamstring stretch. Rolling your body down as you pivot both feet towards facing the same direction, and just allow your neck to hang nice and heavy. Twist your body to the back of the mat so that this time it's your left foot facing forwards in your pyramid pose. Using your core, step back into a three-legged dog and exhale as you bring your left knee to your nose. Inhale, extend, and exhale as you bring your left knee to your nose. Again, inhale, extend, and exhale, bringing your left knee to your nose. Use your core to step that left leg forwards as you lift your body up into a lunge. As you exhale, lower your arms down, and inhale, reaching up, straightening that front leg. Exhale, lowering down into your hip flexor. Inhale, straightening that front leg. Exhale, lowering down, bringing your right knee all the way to the ground. And as you inhale, reach forward, cactusing your arms, getting deep into that right hip. Inhale, coming to neutral, and exhale, sinking deep into that right hip. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, leaning forwards. Place your hands on either side of your foot as you reach your hips back into your half split. Flexing your front foot just to get a bit of extra strength and stretch in your hamstring. Tuck your back foot as you come back into your pyramid pose onto your left side and walking your hands back into your wide-legged forward fold. If this is where you're comfortable at, stay here. If you want to play around a bit, come into your headstand or tripod. If not, just keep letting your body hang heavy forwards. If you're in your headstand, come back down into your forward fold. Just pivot your feet inwards as you come into a goddess squat. Using your elbows to press open your knees. Feeling a beautiful release in your hips. Place your right hand against your right knee as you just help find that extra bit of openness. If your elbows on your knees is more than enough, then just stay where you're at, honor where your body is feeling today. Inhale as you straighten your legs and just walk your feet inwards. Reaching up with both hands, grab your left wrist with your right hand and lean over to the right. Feeling that nice side stretch. Rolling down and up. This time grab your right wrist with your left hand as you lean over to the left. Waking up that side body. Come back to center, stepping to the front of your mat. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, folding forwards, noticing how much deeper you can go this time. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale as you place your hands on the ground, step or jump back into plank, chaturanga, modified or full. Inhale into your upward facing dog, and exhale as you reach your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Lower down to your elbows into a dolphin, and as you exhale, bring your head closer to the ground. Doing dolphin push-ups, moving on your own breath. If being in dolphin is enough for you, then just stay there, pressing your forearms into the ground, reaching your hips up and back. Working up a really nice sweat right now, lower those knees as you sit back into your child's pose. Just allow your body to hang heavy, releasing your neck, releasing your hips, taking in a nice deep breath. Roll your spine up into a tabletop position and inhale as you arch your spine, bringing your belly close towards the ground. And exhale as you round your spine, reaching it as close as you can towards the ceiling. Inhale, arching your back. And exhale as you tuck your toes, lifting your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Again, just letting that neck hang nice and heavy. Roll forwards into plank. And exhale as you press back into your downward facing dog. Gently roll forwards into plank. And exhale as you lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Just flow through this movement for a few breaths. And then stepping to the front of your mat, find your flat back. Exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale as you reach both hands towards the sky and bring your hands to your heart center.
Hey guys, so it has been an amazing day. The early start nearly got me. Nearly, I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling at one point with my energy levels, and I think so often, hold on, let me just adjust my camera. I feel like that 5 p.m. or that like 4 p.m., you know, that afternoon slump, so it's like after you've had lunch and you're just about, it's time for a nap. And if you don't nap, then it's kind of difficult to, I'm sitting on like a tree branch. It's kind of difficult to stay awake later on at night, and so I wanted to share my tips and tricks, as I've been enjoying doing, on how to beat that afternoon sleep. I'm watching the kids around here, like the 7-year-olds and the 5-year-olds, even the 13-year-olds. Dude, they have so much energy. I don't even think I had that much energy when I was a kid. I don't. No, I didn't. I did not have that much energy when I was a kid. It freaks me out how kids have this endless supply of energy. But my friends, my little ankle biters, I have figured out your tricks, and I'm sharing them with everyone. But anyway, so one of the first things is actually making sure that the room you're sleeping in is pitch black, is like really, really dark, because a little bit of light can disrupt your REM. It can alter the amount of melatonin in your body, and it's not good for anyone. Tip number 2 is, I always come back to this because it is so vital and crucial, peeps. Hydrate yourself. Just 2% hydration starts to cause fatigue and has a massive impact on the body. And if you're feeling thirsty, it means you're already dehydrated. So a tip is just to keep sipping on it throughout the day. I know it's a chore and it's a pain in the tuchus, and sometimes you're not around water, and to be honest, no one likes drinking water. And if you do, great. I wish I did. And I'm struggling here without Billy. For those of you who haven't seen my earlier vlogs, Billy is my little 2-gallon water bottle, and he follows me everywhere. So without him, I've been swigging down the coconuts here. I felt a bit of sunstroke earlier on, but I just swigged those coconuts and I feel great now. So yes, stay hydrated. It has, like I said, 2% of dehydration has a massive impact on the body, and we don't need any of that. Tip number 13, I love how they have that list. Tip number 3 is actually eat every 3 hours at least. So constantly stabilizing your blood sugar, and make sure it's not something that's gonna spike it up then crash it back down. And also, if you're struggling energy wise, try and keep your meals to a bit smaller, because it actually takes a lot of energy for your body to digest food, which is why you want to sleep after a big meal. And so, you know, we call that rotilipier. You want to like go to sleep and have that afternoon snooze after a big lunch or after a big breakfast, and that is because all the blood is rushing to your stomach and it leaves all the other vital organs, and just to help you digest your food, it really does take a lot out on the body. So that is a really important thing. If you're struggling, if you have to be up later that night, rather eat little amounts of food throughout the day that are going to help your body break it down, that are just going to help your body's blood sugar stabilize, and don't reach for that quick sugar fix, because all that's going to do is give you a sugar crash, and then you're going to be fatigued, and when you have a sugar crash, you're going to crave more sugar to spike it back up and down again, and that's when you get that whole like fluctuating energy throughout the day. So that is something you really want to avoid. If you're going to snack, I would recommend going for something like nuts, something that's slowly digesting, not an instant energy release. Tip number 4 was actually avoid simple sugars. So chocolate bars, everyone's usually go-to source. Have something like a banana is absolutely brilliant because it's slow to digest. It gives you a nice little bit amount of sugar released throughout the day. It's really, and they're tasty. Guys, I mean, who doesn't like bananas? If you don't like bananas, literally, I am speechless. Shocked. Actually, just right now, I had a little thought of like a human being somewhere on the opposite side of the world that doesn't like bananas, and I didn't understand life anymore. By the way, for those of you who haven't been to the Maldives before, they have something called mega bats, and I am looking at the bats above my head right now. It's like the second you have one scare, your radar is on. Like, I am constantly on alert, and I just had they get stuck in your hair. Never mind that. Tip number 5 is also get that blood flowing. Help your body transport oxygen towards your vital organs, and that's something like a walk. If you feel tired, I get it. Like with my jet lag video, like I said, it feels so counterintuitive. I'm tired, nap. No. Get the blood going. Get that adrenaline rushing. And there are different types of things you can do that are low impact. So whether it is a walk or a nice yoga flow, and that's why I wanted to add in that yoga flow that I filmed earlier on when I was a bit tired, and it's what I do, the specific flows that I do to help pick me up. And yes, tip number 6 is be careful with the smoothies, guys. Again, that's that simple sugar, and if you are having a smoothie, great, but do what I do, add a protein powder in. That way you're not going to get that sugar crash, and the protein is going to help stabilize your body, stabilize your blood sugar. It's going to help repair your muscles, stop atrophication. I always speak about atrophication, I know. the sun is doing something really weird, and I end up going from looking like Batman to overexposed to like I'm wearing some sort of weird mask. Let me try and shift the camera. Oh, hello. Tip number 7 is, I keep doing that. It's like a reflex. Tip number 7. Tip number 7 is maybe try and drink a peppermint tea or get a peppermint herbal oil or something, because peppermint does actually energize you. It wakes you up. Green tea and peppermint, that is boss. Boss man is green tea and peppermint. So if you have like a matcha green tea powder and you put in some peppermint oil, oh my god, that I'm actually craving that right now. But this island doesn't have that. What I did this afternoon was, well, not this afternoon, lunchtime. I had a green tea, like it was really hot here, but they didn't have anything iced that I could drink. It was only mainly like sugar infused sweet juices, and I didn't feel like another coconut water. So I asked for a bucket of ice and a jasmine green tea, and then I just added the ice and I made my own iced tea. I was like, Jax, girl, you ballin', you know what you're doing. Oh my god, that sun has moved again. Number 8, and especially for our generation nowadays, is try and just limit the amount of time that you spend staring at a screen. And I'm so bad. I know I'm like hooked on my Instagram, and I know that, you know, YouTube videos, Facebook, Snapchat is how you stay in touch with people, but just it also does fatigue the eyes. So even if you dim down the light on your phone, or just try and go cold turkey for go Stone Age style. I mean, I don't know how the cavemen did it. I don't know how people do it without, like, but see, I ramble so much. But yeah, just try and go at least 45 minutes or so without staring at a screen, and you'll actually find that you have a lot more energy. And tip number 9 is use a pick-me-up playlist. So find songs that energize you, that get your adrenaline going, get the endorphins going, songs that make you feel happy. And so look for those sort of little external factors just to help you, just pick you up, and don't let your body do all the work. Any little thing that can help, I say do it. Except Red Bull, it does not give you wings, it gives you a sugar crash, and it's unhealthy for you, and it's chemicals and additives. So if you are reaching for a Red Bull now, put it down and go and eat a banana. Hey guys, so it is nice and late at night. My stomach is full, just finished dinner, and I am ready to go to bed. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and say, I hope you enjoyed my content. If you did, like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know it's such a pain in the ass whenever I see YouTubers say that, but I need to be reminded myself, because it never even considers to me. Like, I have that sort of impatient sort of mindset where 5 seconds before the video is ending, I'm like, oh, okay, what am I gonna watch next? And then I never like a video. So if you could like it, it would mean a lot. And if there's something else you want to see, or if there's some other content you'd be keen on, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you. If there's any specific type of yoga flows you want to see, let me know and I will sort that out. So have an amazing evening, and I will see you next vlog. Mwah.